Good day, traders. You're welcome to Remit Trade Academy. My name is Paradise. In today's video, I'll be walking you through a little brief analysis on WIN. I just spot out a little, entry signal on WIN right now. So I'm going to share with you the analysis. You have to, take a trade using the best position size you can. So watch the video to the end so that you can actually place a position on this very particular pair. So let's dive into it. Before we do that, if you've not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button and turn on that notification bell. So the first thing I spot out on WIN here is, if you look at this very chart now, the volume, that's the 24-hour volume here, you see it has increased from 160 to 167, and this price right here have also increased. Now let me put this on the wider screen so that we get a wider view for this very analysis. Now, if you look at this from momentum trading, the market moved from this point, from here to this very level, the body of the candle. Then from this point, market go back down. Then we see a little bit of consolidation at this area. Market goes down, goes up. Now at this point, look at here, market goes up. Let's say market goes up to this point, but this was a consolidation. Then market goes down. Then we see a little bit of a sharp up move to this point. Then it comes back down. Now, how do I know that this market is not going to come back down anymore? Now, if you look at it, this was a failed swing. So if the downtrend should continue, we should see another lower low at this point. But what we see here is a failed swing of this level. Not only that, we see a kind of a very strong bullish candle in this formation, and this was a closing price reversal candle. This very candle is a closing price reversal candle here. Then after that, we see the market move up, creating a high which is higher than this previous high here, this very high here, higher than this high right here. So that only is giving you a little bit of sign that this market is going to go up. Now, this analysis is very clear on the 4-hour chart. So let's go to the 4-hour chart and see what is actually going on the 4-hour chart using a top-down analysis. Now, if you look at this market very well, if you look at this market, you see from this point, market goes down, go back up, goes down. Now, this was the consolidation we were seeing on the day one. Market go back right down again. This was an impulsive move, retracement, impulsive move, market retrace. Now, this is a beginning of the next impulsive move, and this impulsive move is going to ride straight up. Now, let me remove some of these lines. Okay. Now, if you look at this very point, if you take this analysis from here to this point, this was where the body of the candle reached and stopped. Then we have another one. This was an impulse, then retracement of the impulsive move. Then we have another retracement again. Then this impulsive move comes in here. Then the next retracement, which is this one, and then the next impulsive move is about to come out. Now, what are you going to look out for to take a trade here? Now, on the VIP group, I've just given this signal like 3 days ago because I was very sure WIN is going to move up. It's going to move up. So you can take a position here depending on what your equity is, and you have to position your size very well. That is the size of your position, that's the quantity of the coin you want to buy at this very point. But this is a very good point to enter. Now, when you actually take this trade is when you see this very candle. Allow this very candle to close, and it should close above this very range. You can see this very range here. It should close above this very range. This very range here. Now, when it closes above this very range, is a good time to buy WIN. It's a good time to buy the market. Now, you can see that from here to this point, impulsive move, retracement, impulsive move, retracement. Now, the next impulse is going to come in again, and this is going to ride up very big. It's going to ride up very big. Now, not only that, if you go to D1, if you go back to D1 and you look at the MACD, if you look at the MACD indicator, if you pop up the MACD indicator on our chart, Then I just increase the parameter for visibility. You will discover that the MACD has already been going down, and then you see the histogram on the negative side of the MACD has been forming. You see from this point there is a decrease in the histogram formation. That is, there's a decrease in momentum to the upside, that is to the positive side of the MACD. Now what will actually make you trigger this trade as well is not when you actually see histogram on the positive side of the MACD. If you wait for the histogram to start forming on the positive side of the MACD, you may enter late. So from normal momentum trading on your price action right here, without looking at the MACD, you should take this trade. Without looking at the MACD, you should take the trade. But if you look at the 1-day chart, this very chart we're looking at right here, you will discover that this trade is already a good signal to enter, because you have to buy low for market to go up, then you sell high. Now, when market has moved parabolically, let's say for example, if this market leave you and move straight way up, please don't enter again. Don't enter. Wait for the market to retrace before you now take your trade. Don't take a trade when the market has already gone very parabolic to the upside. Now, when coming down after retracement, beginning of impulse, that is when you can now buy the market. So at this point, we see the red line on top of the blue line, that is the MACD line and the MACD signal line, have crossed over each other. And then at this point, one of the things you should look out for is the blue line crossing the red line. Once you see that, it's a good sign that this thing is going to ride very well. But I have actually spotted this signal 2 days ago, and then I'm sharing with you guys right here. And this is another good point to enter. We've already entered at this point, in the VIP group. So it's a good time to buy win right now with this simple analysis. You don't need much analysis to buy this very particular pair. The first thing I look out for in this very analysis is an increase in volume. You see, I've seen an increase in volume in win here, and it's a good time to buy now. When I started the analysis, it was at 167 and now it's 168. So that is the first thing. Now, when you see an increase in volume at the end of retracement, it's a good sign that buyers are coming in to push the market right up. Buyers are coming in to push the market right up. And what I also talk about is the movement here. See, market goes down, goes up, goes down again. Then this point was the consolidation area we see on the D1. Then after then, there was a breakout at this point of this very level. You see this very level, there was a breakout here. If we draw this line out, there was a breakout at this very point. You see, this breakout, market breaks, retest this level, and then come back right down. Now, this was the final retest of this very particular level right here. So at this point, market goes up. Now, retest this level, that means support here turns resistance, go back down as a retracement. Market goes up, break the level. You see, there was a breakout with this big candle break. Now, in our advanced course, I always talk about the key support resistance level, and one of the things you can use to recognize key support and resistance level is a big candle break out of strong levels. If you look at this level, market will be here 1, 2, 3, and then we see a breakout on this very particular area. Now, when the breakout happens, market goes up and then come back down and retest that level as support. So you see resistance, market break, come back down. At this point, this is support level, and this market is going to go back up again. That means the people that were moving the market right here will then move the market from this very point. So this is a very good time to accumulate some win in your portfolio and wait for the massive gain. Don't buy when it has gone up. Don't buy it if it goes up from here to this very area. Don't buy again. This is the right time to buy, because you can always learn how to buy low and then wait for the market to move right up, and then you sell high. One of the things you need to understand is that there is a technique you can use to analyze your market and know the end of a retracement and the beginning of an impulse, just like is happening right here. So that is that for today's analysis. You can then buy some win yourself, put in your portfolio, and wait for the next coming days for it to increase. Thank you very much guys for watching this very particular video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, ensure you do that. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button and turn on the notification bell. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.